No, I mean, I know Josh has been playing pretty good lately.
I don't know, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I see him on a daily basis here.
Okay. It looks like Loye won the lag. Excuse me. Yeah, typically at any event, I look for a place to hide, and then I stay there. So I'm out of my comfort zone here.
Well, I mean, right now you are kind of hidden between two
I,
monitors.
I am.
So,
I'm okay with that.
I mean, they stuck me in the corner with you, so I don't know what I did wrong, too. It's like they put us both in the
That's
corner, but hey.
you gotta wonder, right? You're like, what
Right.
did I do? Why are you asking me? Wings are very important.
What's your favorite sauce on the wings?
Oh, hot. There's a place. I'm from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. There's a what we call a craft beer bar, and they do some custom wings. They have a hot Parmesan garlic that is not on the menu, but if you ask them politely and buy their expensive craft beer, they might make them for you.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Have you tried our mango habanero here, right?
I did. They're a little too sweet.
Okay.
I like that acidy hot.
Okay. Okay.
They tasted good, just a little too sweet for me. I 3-6 looks like he broke dry. When considering where the 2 is, I would expect Josh to move the 1 over by the 8 and try and leave the cue ball up there by the 3 ball. Fairly close. He went about it a different way. Lloyd's pretty aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if he played the cue ball into the 9 ball. He's looking at it now.
Well, we have two aggressive players, so.
Yes. What he's not going to like is he's going to have to go rail first. Yeah, the 9 ball's a little too far off the rail to just draw into it. He needs to create an angle, and that means if he plays it, his cue ball's going to come off the rail and maybe sell out a shot.
Well, he
But
tried.
yep, looks like he's going to get the favorable reward. What do we call that? Reward for taking a chance. Usually I'm frozen to the back of the 2 ball if that happens. Looks like he's going to bank the 1. Oh. I'm going to go and say he might have miscued there.
Well, I was just about to ask. Look, I don't know if he miscued or he was
I,
trying to
I
play it safe like that, but I don't know why he would play it safe.
Lloyd's not playing that safe like that. He lined up like he was gonna bank. He was looking for his parallel line. I think he miscued. But Josh is
But,
gonna give it back pretty quick. And from here, I like Loy. Yeah, might have to get a loosen up a little. Honey Old Bay. I'm not. Is that a flavor here, Johnny?
yeah, we
Is
have
it?
Honey Old Bay. And I was gonna say that if you didn't like sweet, we have hot honey that's not on the menu, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a sweet person. See if he lags this. No.
Looks like a combination going on here.
Hmm. Nah, he won't play this
No.
combination. He'll shoot the 2 straight in. I don't think the 9 makes the pocket bigger. I think it actually shortens it up some, and that's why he missed it. I don't know how to change the camera angle. I know they have one,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say Josh doesn't really have a good opportunity anywhere in here. I don't think he can jack up and spin into this. I think he has to kick if he wants any chance at a good hit. About a half a ball over from where that rack is pointing. Yep, good shot. I'm gonna say he's a little unlucky there. It double kissed and just stuck. But he's still shooting.
That's the main thing. You're trying to keep yourself on that table.
Hey, 104 viewers, 108 viewers, all here to listen to me talk.
Sorry, I'm not that talkative. I'll get there eventually. Oh,
Ah, all right. From here, I like Loye. Although I said that when he was on the 2 ball and that didn't go so well for him. Try again. I think he mishit that. I don't think that's where he wanted to be at all.
I mean, it's still going to work out for him. But
Yeah. Yeah, just a big difference between having to force it out there or having the angle he wanted where all he has to do is make it and he's only about a foot from the 6 ball.
Right.
It's not going to show up or hurt him. But he knows it's there, and sometimes those things wear down on you. I know my wings. Oh,
Wow. Wow.
that's that first game. Call them jitters. I don't know if Loye had a bye or not. I know Josh played his first round. Loye, this might be Loye's first match.
Here we go. Yeah, Loye had a bye first round.
Yeah, so this is his first match. And, whoever is doing the brackets, it doesn't look like they've moved Josh up in the brackets, yet they are playing his second round match.
We can.
Yeah, is there an update button? Maybe refresh. A firm break by Josh, but he's not going to make anything.
Yep. Refresh it, and there it is.
There we go. I would imagine Loye to move the 1 ball across and try and put the cue ball around the 5 ball. It's going to be a little short on the 5. I wouldn't be surprised to see Josh bank this ball. He might roll it and take whatever he gets off the 4. Yeah, I would have liked to bank.
I'll say the burgers are good too.
I have no problems eating. Although when I'm playing, I usually don't eat much.
Well, fortunate enough for me, I'm out of the tournament already.
Oh, eat that burger. See if you can get to this rail first. Yep. So, I don't know. I don't know if he can spin this enough to keep the cue ball around the center of the table for the 3 to the 4, or if he'll just let it go and take what he gets. Okay, so he opted to not try and hold it. Good enough. And he bumped the 8 ball. So I don't really see any issues from the 5, 6, 7. Although he's on kind of the wrong side of the 5 now. Pretty sure he can still pull out and shoot the 6 in the corner. Or use a bit of inside and come across. He'll use the inside and come across. A little bit on the wrong side. Kind of got to go a third rail on the 8 ball now. That looked like it bumped the rack, which technically is a foul. So I think you'll see him come 3 rails into this rather than 2. And Josh will concede. You got it?
Yep.
And that is 1-1. So 9 ball definitely rewards aggressive play when you have momentum. It'll also punish you if things aren't quite going your way or you're not blessed by the pool gods. They'll take it away too. But bar box 9 ball, you have to be slightly aggressive. And yes, there's a large 4-day tournament coming up in Lancaster County. The Keystone Lancaster tournament. Some TZ Terry is saying that he was put on the list. Solid break. 3, 6, 7, 8. I'd say he was a little unlucky that it got bumped in, but it was the only ball he made in the break, so at least he's still shooting.
So do you play it safe here?
I don't think so. I play safe here. just like that. Good shot.
That was a very good shot.
Yep. See if Josh can get down to this ball or if he has to go rail first. I don't think he's going to kick. Yeah, he's gonna jump. Okay. Eh, no love there. I'm not sure he had to jump that ball. I think he had some options. And that should put Loye up to Josh concedes. I think if anyone in the chat window there has any questions, we could use something to talk about in between the gaps here. I'm pretty much just filling space so it's not dead air. This is definitely not my full-time job.
And I'm here, but I'm eating right now. I'm
Huh?
trying to
Yeah,
finish
no.
the food, and then I'll be up there.
I do not blame you for eating. Josh is going to lose a cue ball there. Make 3 balls on the break.
I did that earlier against your son, Thomas. I made 4 balls in the break and scratched 3 times.
I'm going to say that probably didn't go so well for you.
Not at all. That's why I'm sitting here not playing pool anymore. I mean, needless to say, he did shoot really good, though.
He almost always does. The only time he has a bad match is if his nerves get to him, or he has that nice guy curse. Sometimes he struggles to beat somebody just because he doesn't want to. I think he inherited that from somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Got 4 to the 5. 6 is sitting by the hole. I really wouldn't expect any costly errors here. Just going to come across. I mean, there is a chance from where we're sitting that 6 ball may not be as easy as a shot as it looks for the side. Maybe that's why he came up here and he's going to play it in the corner. He's lining up like he's playing it in the corner. And he missed it. Some unusual mistakes. What do they call that? They have a name when the guy commentating says nothing bad can happen, and then they run a ball into the rail.
It's called jinxing.
Jinxing. Yes, I did that to Loye, I think. Uh-oh. Ah, perfect. You had to play position off both points. I don't blame him.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I've always said that they have to pretty much, on all of Josh's shirts, they should put horseshoes on them. Because I've always said that, like, he's always had a horseshoe playing pool. Like, he's a good player, but he also has that horseshoe.
From what I understand, he was a high-stakes poker player before.
Yes.
So I don't think that horseshoe just goes for pool.
Well, that is true. Yeah, I've known Josh for a very long time. Like, I think we and him were talking the other day, like 17, 18 years. Like, really when he started playing pool.
Well, I know I came out of retirement. It's about 7 years ago now. And He was one of the first people that came up and started asking me questions, and I didn't know who he was yet.
Right.
He likes his action. He likes to play. Nah, I think he's gonna get away with that. He lost his cue ball a bit there, but looks like it's gonna work out.
Well, looks like a fairly easy table, but I shouldn't say that.
Let's
Yeah,
not curse him.
I'll take that away.
Yeah, commentator's curse. Yes.
Yes, yes.
So we're not. I'm not saying that on this one. That way he probably gets out, unless that's the 3 ball that he just hit because he wanted to run into the 5. But I didn't say that. No, okay. So that's the 4 ball. So 5-6, he has to play a combination on the 5 or play the bank, but he'll probably play the combo. Me personally, I missed this combination, so I played a bank the 5. Which, he's going to have to make a judgment call on this one. It looks like it's pretty close to the rail, so I would imagine he's going to come spin it with inside English and come 2 rails and out. But he might pinch it and draw 1 rail off, like that. You have to spin that ball in, and you have to hit it good. Ooh. That's the second ball of this match we've seen him let up on like that. That makes it 3-2 Josh.
Let's see if Josh can control his cue ball in this one.
All right, here it comes. Low flat-footed. There's something buzzing around my head here. I don't know. Josh likes stuff like this. I actually look for him to make this ball somehow brush the 9 and still get on the 2 ball.
Well, it looks like he didn't shine up his horseshoe today.
No, it's there.
Nope, never mind.
Definitely
There we go again. I spoke too soon.
If Loye gives himself a chance to get over his previous mistakes here, I think he'll see this as a pretty controllable kick. Okay. I think that's a consequence of feeling like everything's against you. See if Josh can draw out of this.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Well, he's probably gonna draw back now rather than go to the center of the table.
Using high.
And that's gonna make the 3 to the 4 a complicated shot. Now he has to either spin it or maybe he can play the 4 off the 5 in the side. It's hard to tell sitting here.
Looks like he's going to try to go around.
Yeah, I would think he's going to go 3 rails around it.
That's well,
Yeah, trouble.
a little too much.
Nah, that is from being on the wrong side of the 2 and not being able to get to the right side of the 3 made those 2 complicated. Is he jumping? Yeah, he's jumping.
Yep.
Seems to be everyone's go-to.
Nice shot.
I guess if you can do that, it would be my go-to as well.
I still haven't figured that out.
Huh? I have a jump cue.
Oh, no, I have 2.
I'm not saying I use them very well.
I'll say I have 2. I have not figured it out yet.
Nah, I'm kicking and trying to play the 4 off the 5 in this side. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's all right, though. Again, Josh likes this stuff. I don't think he'll struggle with this bank. The question is, does he hit it and draw out of it and leave himself long on the 7, or does he play 2 rails and play the 7 to this side? Oh, he tried to hold it.
Well, it looks like the 6 ball might be a little above the pocket.
It is. There's enough there. I think he can go forward. Yep. Good shot. All he has to do from here is not bail out on his stroke like he has on 2 or 3 games so far. He's just gave up on the shot. Even that was a little timid for Loye. Josh concedes. Three. The rage quit? Yeah. Yeah, he conceded those 3 balls out of frustration. It's me personally, an opinion that I have. If you are involved with running the tournaments, I don't agree with playing in the event simply because it's distracting. It's hard to focus from one thing to the other. You already have responsibilities. And Loye is helping run the tournament. It's trouble.
Oh, that does not look good.
Well, Josh had a rack like this earlier. And, did not get out.
I'll say that little. I was afraid of the 5 ball, but the 5 ball came off the rail a little bit, so it looks easier to make.
My eyes are pretty poor, and if I can see the gap between the rail and the 5, I'm positive it goes.
He was looking at it now.
I mean, I see a stop shot on the 4, the 5, 6. Touchiest shot is probably the 7 to the 8. I would imagine he's going to draw out of this. Nope, I'm wrong as usual.
It is amazing listening to someone like you, like how you play, and how, like, he's gonna do something different. But I mean, everybody has different patterns, but
well, my thinking in general is the less rails, the better. You're on a small table. There's no real reason to complicate something.
right, there's always less movement. The simple path.
Right. He had an option where he could pull the key ball back about 2 feet with little to no risk, or he could go 2 to 3 rails and the cue ball can go maybe 12 feet.
Right. Well, it's that old rule of thumb, like what I was always told growing up. I just got it out of my head. Hold a minute. It's work smarter, not harder.
Right. I think there's somebody else coming in.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Hi, Michael. I'm not sure what uh, appreciate. Oh, if I sound like I'm trying to be negative or talk bad about someone, that is far from my intention. This is not something I do on a regular basis, and if that's something that people are getting from me talking, it is 100% not intentional. I have nothing but respect for everybody playing.
And the same with me. If I said something, and I have respect for the players, but I also have to give Josh a hard time.
Meanwhile, Josh has played safe.
Josh played it safe.
I know. I was gonna say something, but I'm afraid to say something.
Well,
I'm
well,
afraid to talk now.
you know,
It's an accomplishment.
every
Yeah.
once in a while, people do something they never do.
Oh, Loye hit a good
Loye's-
shot here.
Look at
That's
that.
probably the best shot he's hit so far this match. Maybe that'll help him develop his confidence. He's been struggling. He let up on
So
2
in
balls.
case, yeah, did he? He hasn't been playing much.
No.
But so in case you guys don't know, Loye is the other half of On the Hill Productions. He sort of takes control of the back of the house kind of thing.
Close
Wow,
shot.
wow. Look
Good
at
shot,
that.
Josh.
There's that. Yeah, I can't call that a horseshoe because he hit that good.
I mean, it looks like he was trying to line it up, but that was a really good shot.
Yeah, he hit that good.
Just got to make one more good shot here, really, and then should be kind of connect the dots. This shot could be a little funny, but just make sure you miss the side pocket.
Yeah, I think the 9 ball's a problem.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the problem.
oh, he poached it.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it looks like he got a little jelly. All right, so Loye's got a little work to do here. It is jumpable.
Let's say, does he grab a jump cue or?
I have no solutions from here.
Can he go to the side rail with a bunch of inside English and spin it down there?
Most definitely.
I think that's probably the best shot. Maybe even try to get to the top rail first, right, Scott? Maybe go
Well,
2 rails and
He has to jack up and dig into it to create an angle around that 9 ball because
and that makes the 9 ball a little bigger.
Right. But if he doesn't hit the bottom rail first, then he's playing safe on the 2 or the 7.
Ooh, I tried to go side rail into it.
Well, I think he wanted to dig into it, but he didn't get enough. I don't think there was an easy solution out of that.
I agree. Especially under the lights.
Yeah, that's always an impact. Slow down.
Scott, you play that 6 ball that way? You go to the side rail and up? No, I think I go the
No,
other
sir.
way too. Maybe 2 rails, right? Top rail, side rail, and
I
into your line.
definitely come 2 rails and out to the center of the table where it's controllable.
Josh did hit it good, so.
Ooh.
All right.
He always
Scrub
likes
his feet a little bit, but
he likes to bank the 9 ball sometimes.
Yeah.
good shot, Josh.
But yeah, the way he played it, he made his target about a 6 by 6 inch window versus probably a foot and a half box that he would have been good.
Right, so Loye really needs to win this rack. It'd be great if he could break and run out from here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's been unfortunate like that twice now.
That's going to leave a mark.
I can't tell the 3 to the 7 ball.
So Josh can slide over here, play the 6 up in the up there in the upper right-hand corner. He got pretty good on it. Oh, rollers.
Oh,
Ooh, I didn't like that.
well, it looks
That's
like he kind of rushed that one.
Yeah, it almost looked like he might have been able to play it in the side too. I couldn't tell from this angle, but that's a big unforced error there. That's one of the ones, unfortunately, that's an error that could cost you the set. You know, they say a lot of times in pool when you make an unforced error like that late in the rack, it costs you 2. So
Right.
Josh is going to have to be real mindful coming up on his break here, provided Loye gets out. All right, Loye cleans that up. Five, 4 now, Josh to break.
Josh just need to make sure he can control it. He's been scratching and getting kicked in the side or scratching.
Yeah, Loye hit the break. I mean, he hit him a little harder, I think, than you actually need to, but he made a bunch of balls on the break. But the only problem is he's drawing the ball. If you hit him at same speed with more of a stop shot and just try to like pop the cue ball off the 1 a little, you know, then I mean, that would have been a monster break.
Actually, talking about that, I kind of noticed that with your breaking today when I played next to you. It was like more controllable. I'm not as aggressive as you normally have been here. Like
Yeah.
you're like hitting them a tiny bit soft and not doing the soft break, but a little bit softer. Look more controlled.
Well, with the template rack, especially on a bar table, you know, you don't necessarily need to. Now, I haven't played on the TV table yet, so I don't know how the table's breaking. But, you know, man, Josh is hitting them. Josh is hitting them. Oh, he got bounced around a little. Got a little love there. Still got a good look at the 3. Looks like the 4 passes the 8. Gonna come across the table twice. Yep, that was the only problem with playing the ball. You know, there he might have wanted to play a safety there maybe and just kind of cross it and put the cue ball up there, try to get behind like the 7-9 or something like that. Leave Loye something funky to work with. Now we got a shot. He's gonna bank this ball 3 rails.
Or,
Oh no, okay. 1 rail in the corner.
like I said earlier, I think he shined his horseshoe today.
Good shot, Josh. got a good look at the 5 ball here. You want to draw it back past the side pocket and out. Just like that. Good
That was
shot.
a good shot.
Hit that one really good. Now it's just kind of connect the dots from here. You can roll it forward just a touch. You can just stop it. If the 8 ball goes in this corner, that's what he was checking. It appears like it does from here. We'll know by how he shoots this ball. Yeah, it must. Maybe not. He moved them both. Came out good, though. Just cut this ball. He's going to draw this ball. I like just rolling it. He's going to draw with 2 rails just as good. Loye concedes the 9 ball. Josh is on the hill, so Loye really needs to break and get out here.
Just soften up his break just a little bit to try to control it. Just, what was it? I think it's like 2 or 3 racks that he's scratched in the side.
Yeah, or even, you know, that speed is even okay, what he's hitting them, but just come up on the cue ball. You know, just come up on the cue.
Well, you only got that scratch in the side already taken away.
Maybe that'll get it off of the scratching on the break. So I wouldn't mind seeing Loye hit that same break that he just did. Just don't draw the cue ball. Just come on up. See, he's down a little low. Come up to the middle.
I mean, he didn't scratch this time.
He didn't scratch. Not a good look at the one. He hit him harder too. Some of the guys struggle with, Loye's an older. Loye played back when he played his best pool. He's a few years older than me, so he played when the cloth was slower on the bar table and you had to have a big break and squat the rock, so some of them have a little trouble adjusting to with the magic rack, with everything being the turtle rack rather, with everything being, 9 ball is a game where there's kind of a wired ball on the break anyway.
Right.
So it's even more wired when the rack is dead right every time. Got to get behind the 5 ball here.
Come up, but he's having him stretch over the 9 ball a little bit.
He's at least jacked up a little. Both of these guys are part of the On the Hill team, so we're not rooting for one if anyone seems to think that. We're just calling the match. Oh, no. That's going to jelly up right in front of the side pocket.
Yep.
Okay, so Loye got a gift there.
That's the thing with me with both these players. I have a lot of respect for both their games.
Looks like tournament blue.
Absolutely.
Shirts.
Yeah.
Look like tournament blue just about.
Both these guys are real good friends of mine, so Loye's just going to come up the side rail here and give himself an angle just to kind of roll the 4 ball to the side rail to shoot the 5 and stop it there for the 6. Pretty simple layout here. Again, might have got a little too much angle, so he may even have to bank this ball to hold the ball, but he might just go a little wider. Yeah, just like that. Just want to cut the 5 ball in, favoring the side rail side a little. Just stop the cue ball. Just like that. Good shot. He would have liked to maybe not been on the rail, but I think he's going to be okay.
Wow, we have somebody that knows how to press the buttons to figure out
can-
what the angles.
He can roll forward a touch. You don't want to go too far. If you do, you want to put a little inside and just go ahead and go 2 rails and come out. So got a good look on the 7. That's okay. Yeah, you had a little more angle there. That's even better.
That's probably
No.
how I would have played that.
It looked a little straight. I wasn't sure if it was straight. I couldn't quite tell from the other side there, but that's absolutely the right way to play it from there. Here, just like this, go to the side rail and out. And he's got his option what he wants to do here. Draw it to the side rail, go 2 rails, you know, top rail, side rail, and into your line. 1 rail is fine. However you like to shoot that ball, you got a bunch of options. They're all correct. All right. Loye's hanging in there. 6-5 now. Josh to break. Let's get to the overhead view once on the break here and give you guys an opportunity to see. You can really see what happens with the balls from here. Brett said he really struggled with his break when Brett Stoudemire when he played on this table, but it looks like it's breaking pretty good. I think sometimes guys fall into a little bit of a comfort zone with the template rack, and they just kind of throw them up there and then walk away, just thinking that they're all touching because of the design of the rack. But that's not always the case. You know, the ball tolerances. I mean, the balls are not all always perfect. Tables get, you know, worn in and broken in from other play. You know, so you still got to make sure that the balls are racked right.
I know, like when I was playing today, that I had to keep looking at it because the bottom one, the 2 ball, wouldn't hold on to just tapping it like onto it, and then it tightened it up. But I always had to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple times where you know, I had to push them, roll them up a little or whatever. So we're joined by Rick Molinaro now, everybody. Say hi, Rick.
Hello, everybody out there in the pool land. Another great tournament here held by On the Hills Production, as always.
Thank you, buddy. Rick plays in just about all of our tournaments and finishes pretty well in them. He's a great tournament player, plays real well.
You in this one, Rick?
Yeah, I'm in.
You-
Still fighting on the winner's side. I won my first 2. Played decent.
Played Jimmy Various in my first round and lost.
Ooh.
He's a tough player.
I was hitting him pretty good, but it was one of them deals where 9 ball you get some rolls and sometimes you don't. And he got a little bit more of the favorable rolls, I believe, but that's the way it goes. That's the life of 9 ball.
TZ, it's Rick Molinaro. And we also have Rick Scarlato. It might get a little confusing when we say Rick, but it's 2 Ricks and then a Johnny. Sounds like actually a pretty good movie. Just make it two Ricks and a Johnny.
I don't even want to think of what the plot of that movie would be.
Yeah, I wasn't going that direction. Maybe something on the road. I don't know.
All the comments you can get out of that would be really something.
Well, yeah, I didn't think ahead of time.
This field's a little light for us. Still a quality field. We have 39 players. Don, a lot of stuff going on all over the place. Hey Terry, how you doing?
It's good to see Chris Bruner. I ain't seen him in any of these events.
Mm-hmm.
He's remember him from a long time ago. He's got I'm sure he still does. Got a monster break.
And that kid wants to hit him hard. I don't think there's anybody around that can hit him.
He's probably broke a cue ball before. I mean, he really hammers them.
I used to try to do that when I was a kid. I used to try to see how hard I can. I always said I want to break a ball breaking the ball. Now, just the way things have changed, I don't quite hit them as hard anymore. Good shot there by Josh. using the 7 ball to hold him up there.
Let's say talk about that. I had a friend that used to break extremely hard. It broke many of shafts just by not even hitting the table, just by breaking the shaft.
Yeah, that's very Mike Siegel-esque.
Well, I remember well, Rick Monero would definitely know him. Chris Boley. Remember
Oh,
how
yeah.
how hard he used to break him?
Yep.
So Josh left himself a little work here.
Josh is on the hill working it out here.
Little steep angle. Okay, now he's a little twisted here. So
Yeah, he's got a little backwards cut here. He'd
Yep.
like to be a little straighter, but he should be able to handle it.
I think he might be cutting this ball in the other pocket, Rick.
A little low right.
No,
Yeah.
Nice shot. He hit that good.
he hit it good. A lot of times when that shot touches the rail, it ain't no good.
Right.
All right.
Especially on this table.
Yeah, this one's a little tougher.
Well, as the old saying in the NFL games, the hay's in the barn. Nah.
Any given Sunday.